green monster may smash through your wall. Better hope the monster doesn't take notice and focus his wrath on you. That was the Incredible Hulk, and in many ways, the EPA is kind of like that green monster, and now the monster has focused its wrath on Andy Johnson. Johnson's the Wyoming man who owns that small farm. You built a pond. Why?
Well, we wanted to provide stock watering for our horses and cows, improve our property, and provide an environmental benefit as well.
And to build a pond means a dike, means you're diverting water that might have gone to somebody else, right?
Well, actually, our pond is designed to where we have a spillway and it comes up to a certain level and then it just automatically dumps over. We don't regulate it at all, so we're not actually blocking the water.
So you go to your state environmental officials and you get permission?
Yeah, I went to the state engineer's office right there locally, then we sent off a stock pond permit through the state of Wyoming to the Cheyenne office, and when we got the permit back, we began to start our project.
And we checked, and he's right, the state engineer's office says the permit is in good standing and entitled to be exercised, exactly as permitted. So you do, and then the feds come in suddenly, and you say what?
Well, Mr. Johnson, you may or may not be in violation, but you need to prove to us that you are not.
In violation of what?
The Clean Water Act. And the funny part about that is my water that leaves my property out of the pond is actually 41 times cleaner than the alleged navigable water that I've affected, so they say.
The EPA gave you 30 days to dismantle the pond.
Yes.
I'm not sure how you do that.
Physically impossible.
Said there might be fines of $187,500 per day.
Extortion. There's, I don't know any other way to say it. It's just ridiculous.
Now, most people just cave. You can't fight the government. You can't afford the lawyers. You going to cave?
No, sir. We're going to fight them all the way. I have legal foundations that are backing me up.
The EPA sent us a statement. Mr. Johnson's construction of a dam was done in violation of a well-known and well-established Clean Water Act permitting process.
No, the state never informed me of any other federal permit that I needed. And I went through all the hoops that the state of Wyoming required in order to build this. I asked all the neighbors, all the locals. It turns out I'm one of the very, very few that even has a state permit.
And he's not lying about the state. We got a note from the governor of his state today. Mr. Johnson permitted, constructed his pond appropriately. The actions of the EPA have been heavy-handed. They want to expand their authority, he says. And you get the brunt.
Yeah, they want to take over all jurisdiction on private property throughout the United States. I think they're using me as a test case.
The EPA now says it may adjust its rule and increase the amount of land over which it has jurisdiction. That's upset some landowners, and one farming family who had heard the EPA sometimes labels ditches and dried up riverbeds wetlands, which must be preserved, made this protest video to the tune of the Oscar-winning song Let It Go.
That's enough, that's enough. The EPA and the Corps, they will try to justify, but we won't back down. Don't need more government anyway.
So, Andy, at least you have some company out west fighting them.
Absolutely.
And this idea that they show the canoe in a dry ditch, does this resonate?
They want to be in charge of every drop of water that hits the earth. Let it be off your roof, let it be in a rain barrel. Who knows where the end is on this.
Well, thank you, Andy. You're not alone, and you're fighting this. I wish you the best of luck.